Wolfenstein II. The new Colossus offers a harsh and realistic action experience with its dark atmosphere set in an alternative history. You become part of the resistance in a world where the Nazi regime has won and you fight all over America. The story gains depth not only with the conflicts, but also with the inner journeys of the characters and the traumas they experience. The location designs successfully reflect the propaganda aesthetics of the period and the atmosphere of the oppressed people. The feeling of the weapons, enemy AI, and staged action sequences clearly make you feel the chaotic and merciless nature of the war. With its compelling conflicts and narrative language, it offers not only a shooter but also a dark resistance story. The sense of realism is quite strong in terms of both presentation and thematic depth. Set in the foggy streets of 1947 Los Angeles, LA Noire Remastered puts you in the shoes of a detective named Cole Phelps. It's not just an open-world adventure, it also progresses like an interactive movie where you follow the trail of a crime. As you scrutinize crime scenes, even the smallest trace can lead to the next step. The characters' facial expressions are so detailed that reading the right facial expressions is as important as asking the right questions. The jazz music playing in the background as you drive around the city successfully reflects the spirit of the period. There's a constant sense of tension between car chase scenes, conflicts, and interrogations. The story progresses slowly, but each step has a patient pace that demands attention. It offers an impressive and different detective experience for those who value realism.
Well, what I do with license plates? You saying I have them?
You follow their rules as thoughtlessly as you follow...
Dying Light Platinum Edition blends the struggle for survival in a city full of zombies with parkour, combat, and exploration. The quarantine city of Heron has a structure that you can explore during the day, but becomes deadly at night. Moving smoothly between tall buildings is of great importance for escaping danger or gaining an advantage. Handmade weapons, resource collection, and an evolving skill system deepen the gameplay. The real-time day-night cycle makes the atmosphere incredibly tense and vibrant. Both the city design and character animations directly increase the sense of realism. The Platinum Edition version expands this experience even further with its additional content. It stands out as one of the games that reflects the theme of survival in its harshest and most natural form.
Natural order of things, Crane. Kill or be killed. Eat or be eaten.
Red Dead Redemption stands out with its powerful storytelling set in the decadence of the Wild West. In this journey you embark on with the character of John Marston, you witness not only a cowboy, but also a changing world. Its wide-open world creates an incredible sense of realism with its natural structure full of barren lands, small towns, and mountains. Every detail from horse riding to weapon use is meticulously crafted. The daily lives of the surrounding characters, the random events you encounter, and even the atmosphere itself make the world alive. The story, which progresses with a narrative that is both emotional and action-packed, not only entertains the player, but also impresses them. The relationships that develop over time, the consequences of the choices, and the main character's confrontation with his past create a deep, dramatic structure. It is one of the rare games that make the Wild West feel realistic. On a journey that wanders the edges of the mind, you step into a story where reality and fantasy blend together. Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice offers a unique realism not only with its visuals, but also with its psychological depth. Celtic warrior Senua's journey to the land of the dead is intertwined with her traumas and mental disorders. The sound design directly makes you feel the inner turmoil the character is experiencing. Whispers touch on emotions such as fear and anxiety. The story told with camera angles, animations, and facial expressions is presented at a cinematic level. The fights are simple but harsh, and the environmental designs carry both a mystical and dark reality. The connection it establishes with the game's atmosphere goes beyond being impressive. With its emotional weight and presentation quality, it offers an experience rarely seen on Switch.
Do it! You're close!
You wake up alone in a vast universe. You have no direction or safe zone. No Man's Sky, with its exploration-focused structure, reflects the feeling of stepping into a huge galaxy quite impressively. Each of the billions of planets is completely randomly but convincingly created with its own unique vegetation, living species, and climate conditions. Systems such as collecting resources, establishing bases, and trading in space turn into a detailed survival cycle. Transitions between planets, space battles, and atmospheric transitions occur almost seamlessly, which increases the fluidity and sense of realism. Thanks to the content that develops over time, the game offers not only wandering in the void, but also a deep experience. This structure, which allows you to shape your own journey, constantly carries you forward with curiosity. It is one of the rare productions that realistically experience the feeling of infinity. Dark Souls Remastered drops the player into a dark and hopeless world without explanation or help. There is a danger lurking at every step, an enemy testing at every corner. Instead of being told directly, the story is discovered piece by piece through environmental design, enemies, and items. This forces the player not only to fight, but also to think and observe. The combat system is simple but merciless. Timing, patience, and attention are essential. When combined with Lordran's gloomy atmosphere, architecture, and music, it turns into a real struggle for existence. Every death creates a learning experience, and every victory creates a great sense of achievement. It offers an experience that is remembered not with its difficulty level, but with the dark realism it offers. Assassin's Creed. The Rebel Collection takes the player to the deep blue waters of the Caribbean Sea and dangerous ports full of pirates. This collection brings together the Black Flag and Rogue games, offering two different stories full of both naval battles and assassination missions in a single package. Edward Kenway's life between piracy and assassination and Shay Cormac's fate, shaped by betrayal, are told by blending them with historical events. You can develop your ship Jackdaw and fight against the English and Spanish navies on the high seas. Especially ship battles and sea explorations make the open world feel realistic. The cities, coastal towns, and natural environments of the period are designed in detail. With its connection to history and the feeling of freedom, it becomes one of the richest productions offering realism on Switch.
It's black!
Personal message.
Alien Isolation combines classic science fiction horror with realism, capturing the player in a breathtaking atmosphere of tension. The Sevastopol space station, where Amanda Ripley follows her mother, creates a highly convincing environment with its dark corridors, broken systems, and enemy AI. The biggest threat, the Xenomorph, moves in a way that breaks the mold with its AI. You cannot memorize, you cannot fool, you can only hide. Every sound, every light play, and every breath in the game creates a real sense of danger. Resource scarcity, limited ammunition, and high tension make survival a feat in itself. The graphics and sound design support the gloomy atmosphere of the space station, making the environment even more convincing. A unique option for those looking for a realistic nightmare experience in the science fiction genre.
Don't worry about me. I'm sure I'll see you very soon.
3, 2,
In a world where humanity is on the brink of extinction, artificial intelligences come onto the scene. NieR Automata combines a story deepening with philosophical themes with impressive visuals. This journey, told through the eyes of android characters such as 2B and 9S, is shaped not only around action, but also questions such as existence and identity. The combat system is fluid and aesthetic. Transitions between close combat and long-range attacks proceed extremely smoothly. Cities full of ruins, abandoned forests, and desert areas strongly reflect the texture of the post-apocalyptic world. The music supports the emotional aspect of the story, further intensifying the atmosphere. Exploring the same world repeatedly from different perspectives enriches the experience layer by layer. It is a production that makes you feel realism not only in the visuals, but also in the emotion with its narrative, gameplay, and atmosphere.